And a new director of golf will lead North Carolina A&T down to Florida this week to compete in the PGA Works Championship. But his journey to this point is nothing short of inspiring. Our Chanel Porter has the story.
Stepping on the green was something that Scooter Clark thought he may never get the chance to do again. From the age of 4, he watched his father get up early in the mornings to head to the golf course, quickly learning that he wanted to take the same path.
My first pairs of golf shoes were actually little Hush Puppy shoes that he took to the shoe store and had them drill metal spikes into the shoes. And first golf lessons at the age of 5, played in my first tournament at the age of 7.
Scooter's love for the game only continued to grow until it all flashed before his eyes. At the age of 17, Scooter was working on the golf course at the University of Maryland when a storm started to roll through.
Went out to hit a few putts, as the team is doing now, and it was the first bolt in the storm.
After being struck by lightning, Scooter doesn't remember much. He was resuscitated 3 times and taken to the hospital.
In a coma for 3 days. And really I told my parents that I was going to, if I were to come out of the coma, that I was going to be in a vegetative state for the rest of my days.
A miracle to even be able to sit here today and tell me the story. Scooter says this not only opened his eyes to how precious life is, but what impact he wanted to leave.
That only fueled my passion and commitment to figure out really what my future was going to be in the sport.
That gift went far beyond his playing days at Maryland. Scooter quickly learned that he was blessed with the skill of teaching that needed to be shared. This weekend, Scooter will take his North Carolina A&T team to compete in the PGA Works Collegiate Championship, somewhere that he's had an impact for the last 38 years.
I was fortunate enough to play in the first 4 championships in Cleveland, Ohio, and obviously fast forwarding and being at Bethune-Cookman for the 7 years and had a great amount of success. We won it multiple times, and so now again being able to go back and coach it again after having worked it as the champ director for the past 5 years.
Scooter tells me his life is filled with full circle moments. Just like at the beginning of this story, when 5-year-old Scooter was hitting the green with his father, he says his dad's behind-the-scenes work got him to the point he is today.
Sure enough, I saw a lot of photos of my dad talking to leadership of PGA of America, or talking to leadership of PGA Tour, or talking to people with Titleist, all of which are jobs that I've held. My dad, that person that was behind the scenes, really kind of that dream maker behind the scenes,